May your cup runneth over this holiday season, including you, Kevin. I can read your super chats.
Get that stuff out of here! It's Southwest Bias!
Welcome into another edition of Southwest Bias, brought to you by our friends at the Husband and Wife Law Team. If you've had a serious injury, call the Husband and Wife Law Team first at 602-783-8841 or visit their website at the link in our show notes. And we are live from Studio K. Got the point right. Brought to you by our friends at Circle K. Become a member of the Inner Circle today. And yeah, Shane, I don't know what the heck that
you were suffering from premature pointing.
Premature pointulation.
Consult the doctor.
If it lasts for 4 hours, I will, Shane. So yesterday, I went to lunch with a young man in his mid-20s, trying to find his way in the sports business. Had some things that are speed bumps along the way, and he was looking for some advice. And I forgot when you're that young how much those little things matter in terms of what you're doing. Little things that can help set up your future, like building connections, sitting down and just asking somebody to have lunch and talk about the business, finding your path, figuring out what it is you really want to do, and finding your voice and making a name for yourself. As I get older and further into my career, you forget about what got you there sometimes and how important that is. And we had a nice lunch. I gave some advice, and I think it helped me just as much as it helped him. And it got me thinking about the NBA Cup too, because I've thought the last few years, what the hell does the NBA Cup matter? This thing's a joke. Who needs an in-season tournament? We don't live in a country that loves soccer, so why are we trying to emulate soccer with an in-season tournament? Didn't matter, especially for the Suns. I thought, well, you know what? There's bigger things that they're focused on the last few years. Why does it matter? Why'd the Lakers hang up a banner for this ridiculous made-up thing that nobody cares about? Why are they giving out medals like it's the Olympics when a team wins? I realized why it matters and who it matters for. It matters for a team like this Suns team, one that the little things have made all the difference this year. The little things have mattered because when nobody expects anything of you, when you are essentially starting from word one again, from the bottom and trying to work your way up, all of those little things matter. You're building team connections. You're figuring out your path as a team. You're trying to define who you are in the NBA's bigger landscape. The fact that the Suns even made it to the knockout round is surprising for most in the NBA. I don't think it's surprising to those in the locker room, though. They believe in each other. They believe in themselves. And tonight, Wednesday, as they face the Oklahoma City Thunder, it's another thing where nobody believes that they're going to win. The Thunder are a juggernaut. The Thunder are the defending champs. The Thunder, with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the reigning MVP, seem like they can accomplish anything and will likely accomplish whatever they go after this year. But I don't think that Suns locker room's looking at it that way because this cup matters to them. It's their chance to stake their claim to something in the NBA. They're likely not going to win a championship, but the cup, why not? They're one of 6 teams left with a chance to win it. And if you beat Oklahoma City, guess what? You face one of 2 teams that you kind of own this year in the Lakers and the Spurs. So Yeah, there's a chance. It goes beyond that too. I mean, like the young man I was talking to yesterday, money matters, right? Let's not act like it doesn't. Money matters to humans, even humans that are making millions of dollars. But you know who it really matters to? The Jordan Goodwins, the Collin Gillespies, the Jamari Bouyes. These guys that aren't making huge amounts of money in the NBA landscape, where the $53,000 just for getting to this point, the $100,000 that they could get at the next step, I believe it's $200, $250 that they could get in the championship. That matters too. That's money that could in some cases be, a fourth of their salary, a tenth of their salary. That matters too. But going out there and competing and showing who you are in the NBA on a national stage, being one of the main games that they're talking about this evening, matters in a big way. It is a chance for Dillon Brooks and Grayson Allen and Collin Gillespie and Royce O'Neal and Mark Williams and the rest of the team, maybe even Devin Booker tonight, can go out there and say, you know what? Shove your preseason predictions right up your ass. Sorry for being crass, but that's essentially what you get to say. We don't care. We're here and we're ready. The moment's not too big. You only lost by 4 to OKC the last time. One of the closest games that OKC's played all year. I'm not going to doubt this team anymore, especially after what they did to Minnesota, with Minnesota being at full strength and the Suns being anything but. Well, hell not. Why couldn't they beat OKC tonight? Why couldn't they play spoiler and shock the NBA? They're figuring out their path. And I'm quite frankly excited about where that path is taking them. I could not have cared about the Cup in the first 2 years any less than I did. I thought it was the stupidest thing the NBA had ever done. That games in December don't matter more because you put a fake trophy at the end of it. That the scheduling is just a cluster F for everybody involved because nobody knows for a week and a half when games are going to happen or who you're playing. I was wrong. The Cup matters. The Cup matters for teams like Indiana last year, who staked their claim as a team to watch. Heck, they surprised and made the finals after their run in the Cup. The Cup matters for teams like the Suns, for teams like the Magic, for teams trying to figure out what the larger picture is and trying to make the NBA buy in. I'm excited for the Cup. Congratulations, Adam Silver. You did the impossible. Congratulations, Phoenix Suns. You made me care about something I didn't think I could. You made me enjoy something a lot more than I ever imagined I would. You've got me excited for a Wednesday night game in December. For the potential of a Tuesday night game next week for all the marbles, for the Cup. I fought it as long as I could. I fought it until last week, but you know what? I'm genuinely excited for the Cup tonight, for the Phoenix Suns and what they could do. Impossible is nothing. Hello says, the impossible equals Espo is wrong. That's not impossible. That's true. I'm wrong all the time. I admit it, though, unlike other people in this town. But you know what? The Cup matters because the Suns can stake their claim. The Suns can find a way to say this is who we are, defining it and making their name in the NBA. So if they beat OKC tonight, it's going to actually make a huge difference for this team. But maybe that's just my Southwest bias. We welcome in the mustache behind the Mac, the man that makes it happen. Shane, how are you? Woo.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Does the Cup matter to you?
Hell yeah, it means everything. This is.
Are you being facetious or are you serious here?
I'm kind of both because it doesn't really mean anything to me. I'm not gonna, trot around celebrating this victory for, years like you would an NBA championship, but it's one of the next best things other than making the playoffs.
If they beat OKC tonight, I'm raising a banner here. Made it to the Final Four of the Cup.
Sure.
I mean, if you beat OKC, that's a big deal.
Sure.
In this. I know it's stupid.
They still only have one loss?
I believe so. You
Well.
become the second team to beat them. Yeah, I mean, for most teams, it doesn't matter. I don't want to see the Suns hang a banner. I still think that's dumb.
Yeah.
I think that's really
I'm kind of
dumb.
in for that.
You just want the banner?
Yeah, I'm kind of in for that.
Give me the cup, damn it.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know. I don't want the banner, but I do want the win. I want this team to find a way to actually do this. Devin Booker, he is listed as questionable for tonight. Obviously,
Doesn't mean that much, Espo.
This is where I'm stuck, because if the training staff says he's good to go, do you trust that, or should Devin Booker not push it? We saw Christmas a few years ago. Devin pushed to play, and it set him back for weeks. Do you think he should go? Because I'm guessing they're leaning towards it.
Yeah, I mean, if he's not 110%, I don't want him playing in this game.
Yeah, that was my fear with Dillon Brooks the other night with the Achilles soreness. It matters, but it does not matter at the detriment of the rest of the season. You're trying to make the playoffs, so trying to win the cup, do it with whatever guys are healthy, and if you can do it, that makes it even more impressive. Don't rush Devin Booker back tonight. But I think, and I could, again, me being wrong isn't something new on this program, but I think they're going to try everything they can to have him play tonight. Shane, there is a rumor that we got an advent calendar to open. What do we got today?
Yeah, it's another throwback. There are two things I found.
A throwback Wednesday. I'm in.
Sure.
What did we find?
Here's Elfrid Payton's stats from 2021.
Oh, and we did it in the NBA Jam setup. Elfrid, not with the hair hanging over the front in this either.
Do you miss Elfrid Payton?
I miss Elfrid Payton's hair.
Do you miss Elfrid Payton?
No. I mean, we've got Jamari Bouye, which is the reverse Elfrid Payton in the hair end of the performance. I actually enjoy Jamari Bouye. So, yeah, no, I don't miss Elfrid Payton.
Do you miss this?
My Movember look, I threatened to bring this back, and my daughter and my wife vetoed it. I used to do Movember all the time for years.
I'm just going to leave this up.
You could leave it there. I wish we had it where the lips would move while I'm talking. I totally do the whole show like this. I look like I'm ready to ride the geekiest motorcycle in the world. I look like if the 80s threw up, that was what it would look like. Hello says full shave, not a chance in hell. I look like Peter Griffin when I shave, and that is not happening. I will not do that. Movember, I had that mustache when I met the Judd Apatow, and it was embarrassing as all hell to have the Anchorman mustache when meeting Judd Apatow. It was embarrassing. So, yeah, thanks for bringing that back. I really appreciate it. A big hello to everybody in the chat, all the biased, including to you, hello, and to Kev, who I can actually see your messages. RM says, if they lose, I won't be upset. It's like any other loss, really. They're playing a great team, and they're still going to have Green back at some points, who will instantly be the best rim attacker on the team. I agree. I'm not going to be upset if they lose. Let's not confuse that. I will not be upset if they lose. I'm looking forward to them having a chance to win and surprising everybody and a chance to win the cup. So that is not something I won't feel bad if they lose, but I want to see him win. My wife in the chat says anyone who wants Espo to shave is just jealous of his full man beard. No, I think they just want me to make an ass of myself, and they assume that's it. Somebody, I can't see the name, but on my lunch break, wear the beer. You know what? Chevy, let me know. I'll DoorDash you. I don't know if you can DoorDash somebody beer. I'll DoorDash you some root beer for tomorrow's show so you can enjoy it with lunch. I don't know what you do for a job, so I don't know if you want a beer. Liz says Grayson, Collin, and Dillon all look a little sore against Minnesota. Grayson's still working his way back. You got to get that game back to where it was. Collin, obviously the lower back stuff, so when he gets hit, that bothers him. Dillon, that sore Achilles, it affected his ability to lift off on some of those jumpers originally. Hopefully tonight they look better. You need Grayson Allen at full strength this evening. You need him hitting those threes, but you also need his ability to put pressure on the rim and find guys on the perimeter. That's why Royce looked good again the other night against Minnesota, because they were putting pressure on the rim. Hit that like button, Bias. I appreciate each and every one of you being here. If you aren't already a member of the Supporters Club, hit that join button now. You won't regret it. Custom emojis that you can see some of our people drop in the chat. Exclusive videos, full Steven studies, those film breakdowns. You get the full thing. Steven can go like 45 minutes. The man is a machine when it comes to breaking down film. You want to see it all. So make sure to become a member of the Supporters Club. And guess what? After the break, the man who has the most guest appearances on this program is back yet again, even though I give him a hard time every time he shows up. It is Mark McClune right after this on Southwest Bias. I didn't get a chance to go to Circle K this morning, and quite frankly, I'm a little grumpy because usually the favorite part of my morning is going there and getting my, my drink. I love my Coke from Circle K. And I didn't get that today, and I'm grouchy. I'm a member of the Inner Circle, and when I go to Circle K, it's like visiting family. And you can become a member of the Inner Circle too today by downloading the Circle K app. It's super easy, but you say, why? Why would I do that? Because you're going to get the best Polar Pop you've ever had in your life for 79 cents or a Froster for 99 cents. You're going to save 25 cents off per gallon on your first 5 fill-ups, then 3 cents off per gallon after that. Then you're going to hit the mustache behind the Mac level, and then you can save 5 cents off per gallon. Plus, they have like 40 cent off days that happen randomly in the months. So you're going to want to become a member of the Inner Circle today by downloading the Circle K app. Terms and conditions apply at participating locations. Visit CircleK.com for details. The husband and wife law team. I had a serious injury because of an accident with my family a while back. And I did not research my lawyer at all, not one bit, because I trusted a friend. I just went to this guy, and 3 years later, he walked away with his pockets full. I got nothing out of the deal other than frustration. I should have went to the husband and wife law team because Mark and Alexis Breyer, they care. And when you do your research, you realize that they will make sure that you get taken care of over their firm. In fact, if you need to talk to your lawyer, that can happen at any time. I had a tough time getting in touch with my lawyer, but they'll take care of you, and they are specialists when it comes to accident and serious injury. So if you've had a serious injury, call the husband and wife law team first at 602-783-8884 or visit the website at the link in our show notes and tell them PHNX sent you. Shane, did you know that there's a powerful solar eruption that's expected to hit Earth soon? I know you're into this kind of science-y stuff. I feel like this is a sign. A powerful solar eruption right when the NBA Cup's going to happen.
Like a sign from God?
Yes, like this is the suns are destined. That or all of our electronic equipment is going to cease to work, and we're all going to be plunged into darkness and chaos.
I thought you were more going with the end of the world.
No, I don't believe that. And, well, I mean, the Suns winning a trophy might actually dictate.
That'd be a horrible way to go out. The Suns win the NBA Cup, everyone dies. It'd be the worst payoff ever.
Please, NBA championship before you wipe us off the planet is what I'm hoping for. By the way, join us at Gila River Resorts and Casinos Wild Horse Pass this Sunday for our Cardinals watch along. Meet Bo, Johnny, Noah, and the crew, and have some fun. I heard the mayor might be out there as well. We welcome in a man that couldn't win a mayoral race, but somebody that I like all the same. It's Mark McClune. Mark, are you ready for this solar flare and the NBA Cup to end us all?
Yes. Will more people be watching? My camera's all out of here. Okay. Will more people be watching? Like, is this going to knock out like the internet? Like, will TV still exist? Like, can people still watch the Suns and the Extra Point? And maybe like you'll just have to come in studio and join me.
They said the storm has potential to disrupt some technology and cause stronger than normal northern lights. So I heard only TV will be knocked out and radio. So the only place you're going to be able to get your sports talk is right here. So, okay. Mark, I am sorry.
So like it's like a snow day for all of us. So which we want to know about in Arizona. But yeah, I mean, I could probably use a break while we get things fixed. But excited about tonight, man. I did not think the Suns had a chance at all in Minneapolis. I don't think they have a chance at all tonight, but I can't wait to watch and see what happens.
I'm done. I'm done thinking that the Suns don't have a chance. I'm done. Every time I think it's it is what it is. They surprise. So I'm done doubting this team in any way, shape, or form. You know what? I think they've got a chance. I don't know that they'll win, but I'm not going to doubt that they can have a chance to actually do it this evening. What do you care about the Cup at all? Do you want to see a win? I was saying in the first segment, I didn't care about the Cup at all. I thought it was one of the dumbest things until recently, where I went, oh yeah, this could be important for a team like the Suns.
I don't care if it's not the team that I am invested in chasing the Cup, but if the Suns are chasing the Cup, go win the thing, and let's rally behind it. It obviously doesn't equal an NBA championship. I'm not even sure if it's worth a banner anywhere near the important banners in the ring, in the arena. But it's something. And you know what? With November and December basketball, it's fun watching the Suns. It's fun watching how they play. But this just kind of puts a little something extra on it. And it's also a good measuring stick. And I think a confidence builder for a team that's going to have to play this hard throughout the entire year. And that's really the only question I have right now is, can they sustain this without everyone getting injured?
Kara says, odd as a magician, it's possible. I agree, Jordan. It's been fantastic. Can I pitch you an idea, though? This banner
Absolutely.
idea?
Yeah.
I think that the way banners should be done is they are sized in order of importance. So a division title is the size of a postage stamp that you hang from the rafters. Like an NBA Cup can be like an 11 by 17 banner. A conference championship can be significant, and then a championship banner is just ginormous. Like it's
Fair.
huge. I think they need to tier the importance of them.
No, totally agree. That's a great call. And I even think that it might even be, I'm just trying to think of how things are set up, at the Mortgage Matchup Center. I think the Ring of Honor is really important. I think the finals, appearances are really important. And, one day before you die, Espo, getting to see a championship banner hoisted to the rafters there, I just hope and pray for that moment for you. I just want to look over. I just want to see the look in your eye. I want to see the tears running down your face. And I just want you to hear, well done, good and faithful servant. You have run the race.
Based on my eating habits and my lack of exercise, they better hurry the hell up to get that championship, Mark. What if instead of size, they put them in areas of importance in the arena? So divisional banners like in the restroom.
Fair. I think that's like great real estate for like the plumbing. Who's the plumber there? Don't they have signs over the urinals? They kind of like, that's like really good advertising space. So I don't know if anybody would notice, because it's a great way to reach people.
I call it a crappy place for advertisement, but I'm just full of dad jokes. Who's the biggest, the most important person when it comes to the Suns right now in your mind, and the guy that you can't lose, otherwise you're in trouble?
Man, I would have to say Dillon Brooks. I just think the mentality that he has brought and the way that he has elevated Collin Gillespie. I think Gillespie was just looking for one person, and I think he has a whole team of people that just says, "Hey, you belong here. Go do what you do. We all see you. Go 1,000 miles an hour." And I think having Dillon Brooks in his ear, kind of whispering to him, "Go be the villain. Go be the villain," and just the hustle plays. I think it starts with Brooks' mentality, and it works its way all the way down. And Royce O'Neal, the way he's shooting the three, it just feels like he's a sniper. And then if you add Devin Booker and Jalen Green back into this mix, I am so here for it in 2026. What this looks like.
You bring up Devin. Should he play tonight? I know you play a doctor on this program, so I figured I'd consult you.
Well, I asked about your groins last week, and I'm kind of rethinking that decision. I think Devin Booker likes to play on big stages. He works so hard that if there's a chance for him to get into a big game, he just lives for him. He wants to get back to that championship stage, getting so close and getting turned away. So I think barring a setback, Book is going to do everything he can to play tonight. And that's not having any sort of medical knowledge. I have not examined his groin, nor would I if offered the opportunity. But I do think Devin Booker lives to play for the NBA Cup against the defending champs. Moments like this is what he is built for.
I love that you live by my golden rule of if it's an awkward joke, double and triple down on it. So I appreciate that. One non-basketball thing I want to get to before we hop into a very special game that I've put together for you. Sam Levitt, are you surprised by the reported decision that he is leaving ASU? I guess Kenny confirmed it yesterday off of Anthony Totre's report. So that Sam Levitt has decided to leave ASU, and is college football fundamentally broken right now?
Yeah, answer to your second question, absolutely fundamentally broken. Was surprised initially, but the more you drill down on this and you just see the numbers being thrown around and, you know, teams like Virginia Tech, Miami, my Texas Longhorns, the entire SEC, the Big Ten, what they're throwing around. And I think it's worth putting Arizona State fans on blast here. I think if you enjoyed Cam Scadaboo storming the field against BYU in the trip to the college football playoff, the game is that you have to pay for it. That's just what you're doing now. Now, maybe they get the system a little more back in whack. But if a team wants to pay Sam Levitt millions and millions of dollars and the donor base at ASU cannot support that, you know, you're not going to win that game. And if you're Sam Levitt, if I was his brother, if I was his advisor, I would say you have to do this because, I mean, he's got an injured foot right now. Who knows how long that is going to take to heal? You know, he has to strike while the iron's hot. And I think that's why you're seeing Kenny Dillingham wishing him the best of luck because at some point, I do wonder if Kenny Dillingham is going to have to do the same thing as much as he loves it, as much as this is home. If the dollars aren't adding up over time, you're not even playing the same game.
Yeah, I don't blame him because, I mean, you don't think Josh Rosen would love a giant amount of money that he got in college because NFL success and contracts aren't guaranteed. So I don't blame any of them. Kev in the chat wants to know who passes up the opportunity to inspect a celebrity groin. Smart people do. All right. That's a perfect transition, Mark, into our game today. Shane, do we have, we've got graphics. We've got graphics for it. So you ready? It's time to play Cup Check. That's right. It's time to play Cup Check. This is simple. I'm going to give you a clue. You have to answer in the form of a question. These are all cup related. So let's start here. This cup became famous thanks to testicular torsion.
What is the Nutty Buddy?
You got it. All right. I'm proud of you on that one. All right. 1 for 1. This cup is a massive hit, but not the flat or hockey version.
Massive. A massive hit. So that would have to be baseball, right? Is that what you're trying to?
No, it's the tail end that'll give you the hint here. It's a massive hit, but not the flat or hockey version.
So not the Stanley Cup. What is not the Stanley Cup? What is not the Stanley Cup? Does that count as an answer?
Sort of. I'll give you half credit. It's a Stanley Cup. That flat Stanley Cup in hockey. The Stanley Cup.
When we do like a 2025 party in 30 years and you have to dress like you're 2025, everybody's going to have a Stanley Cup. Yes.
Exactly.
Well played.
This kind of cup you find at a college party.
Red Solo Cup.
That is right.
What is Red Solo Cup? Yes.
I'll give you the credit. This cup was donated in 1892 by the Governor General of Canada.
Ooh. What is the Stanley Cup?
That is correct. Lord Stanley's Cup. To get this cup, you can't use your hands.
What's the cup they give to the World Cup called? What is the World Cup?
There you go. All right.
Does it have like a name? It's not named after anybody?
No, it's I don't know. I didn't do it's the World Cup to me.
It will be sponsored within 10 years. That's my prediction.
I am proud of you. You're proving that not only do you know the groins, you know the item that protects them as well. This cup you get for putting a small ball in a cup.
What is the Wanamaker Trophy?
Is that for the Ryder Cup?
Oh, the Ryder Cup. The Wanamaker Trophy, isn't that for the British Open? Is that a cup?
Yeah. That's not a cup. The Ryder Cup is the answer.
Okay.
All right. You've missed
my
one.
wrong golf trophy. All right.
The final one. Anything you throw at me, I'll catch.
Throw at me, I will catch. That's the cup we're talking about. Ah, man. Pass.
Who is Cooper Cup?
Fair. Yes. Okay. Maybe like 5 years ago in your fantasy team, but that okay. The judges accept that question.
I am very proud of you, Mark. This is one of the best performances that you've had. That was Cup Check, our latest game that we throw at Mark when he joins the program. He asked me last night, how do you come up with this stuff? And I answered simply insanity. That's how I do it. Mark, it is always a pleasure. Let the people know where they can find you.
All right, Arizona's Family Sports tonight at 10:35 in the Extra Point, breaking down the day in Arizona sports inside the Cardinal locker room at Arizona State practice. And we will be recapping the Suns matchup with the defending champs. Will Devin Booker play? Can the Suns advance to Las Vegas? And will Espo be making the trip up there to spend 4 days in Las Vegas and chronicle the whole thing?
Did you just wing that, or is that something you wrote for later for the tease?
No, teleprompter right here. I'm always on prompter. Never go off prompter. Yeah.
I mean, you never wear the suit for us, so we know where we stand. But Mark, we always appreciate it. We'll talk to you next week.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Have a good week.
He is Mark McClune. You can follow him at Mark McClune on social. One of my favorites. By the way, for those of you asking, tonight's game not on Arizona Family Sports. It is only on Prime, all the Cup games on Amazon. So, if you haven't already bought Prime to buy all your toilet paper and God knows what else, subscribe so you can watch the Suns tonight. No free ads. Yeah, that's true. But our overlords at Amazon require it, even though they don't.
No, they don't.
They do. Amazon Prime, Amazon Prime, Amazon Prime, Amazon Prime. That's enough.
He's been muted. You can follow me at Shane Deef. You can follow the show at PHNX_sports. You can follow Aspo at Aspo. And remember, okay, now I can unmute you.
Remember, Shane may have the mute button, but I have all the power. Ahoy, hoy.
We all silly like the mayor.